I am early. I don't know if anybody's here, but I wanted to come early so I could. Zeke, somebody here wants to say hi to you. And my grandma is at the doctor, so he won't be distracted, but she might be coming home soon. So I wanted to hurry up and start early so I could grab him. Hold on, let me go grab him. Zeke, how's everybody doing, by the way? Hey, Pink Delilah, Delaney, Billy Jones in the house. Hey, Shalimar Tongue. All right, so let me go get Zeke. Hold on. Zeke, come here, buddy. Come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Oh, you're a little Groucho. Are you a Groucho today? He's a little Groucho, Marks. He's a little grouch. Okay. Zeke wanted to say hi real quick. He was just chilling behind the walls of my bed. So he was taking a little nap back there. Mwah. So yeah, we're gonna go over the arrest warrant. We're gonna read through it. There's some interesting stuff in there. Oh man, all this stuff coming out. So hopefully there will be justice. Oh, hey, Mr. Maverick. Janet, you should look into it. I mean, well, it's crazy. They just arrested the husband, but she's still missing. They still have not found her. And there's like video from the neighbors. It sounds like gunshots, possible screams. We could even listen to that. And we went over it and we weren't sure if it's screams or dogs barking, but we have that. We have now this new information that the law enforcement is telling us, in the arrest warrant and stuff. So he was crazy, man. Like, he was trying to get a spell on her. He was looking up poisons. He wanted her to be sick because he said, if she's sick or maybe some broken bones, that that's when she feels she's nice to me, or like that she feels needed and she pays attention to me and stuff. We'll go through all that, but it's sick. He was like obsessed with her, like possessed, and like she was, starting to pull away, and he's tired. Look at him. Are you tired, Zeekster? Okay. What? You're a cute boy? Anyway, we're gonna do Larry Millete's arrest warrant. I have a little video, and then I was gonna end it. Oh my God, he's so cute. I see him every day, and he's still just like, I can't get enough of him. What was I gonna say? Oh, I found those videos of her singing with her guitar. I found them. They're in a weird file because I played it on my live with Katrina. So instead of having it in my file of Maya, because I have a Maya file, I have it under like my live with Katrina file, which I don't know. I kept passing it up. I didn't realize. And I just thought of it today. I just was like, wait a minute, it's probably in that file. So yeah, that's where it was. Because I have them all together. So I just look at him. Oh my God. Anyway, all right, guys. Hey, Maria, Libra, Catherine, Lumpy Space, YouTube monitors. He is a Lhasa. Look at him. His head's all the way over. He's a Lhasa poo. Lhasa Apso mixed with a poodle. What you doing, Zeke? What you doing over there, huh? What you doing over there? I love this guy. Anyway, hey, Hope Rains. What? You okay? That's my boy. Anyway, thanks, Jeep girl. Do you have a Jeep? I used to have a Jeep. I miss my Jeep. I had one when I was in Colorado. I loved it, off-roading, because I used to camp a lot and like go off-roading. Not really like a crazy off-roading, but like when I would camp, I would go way back into like weird, just spots that weren't necessarily always paths. But Jeeps, you can do it. They have that 4-low drive. I had like the box shape one, and I mean, it gets out of snow. It went through everything, but I had it for over 10 years, and then, just eventually the motor blew up. But I miss it. I loved it. It was a red. It was a red, and it was like the old box style. I like the box style. I didn't like the. I mean, I like them both, but I like the box style. But anyway, all right. I know he is. Janet. Oh, Janet says, I love you, Zeke, so much. And Mr. Mavic, I think, would steal you if she was here. Hey, Terry Homer. Okay, well, we might have to get to business, buddy. Thought I said Siri or something. Oh, and guess what I remember? This is one of her, so I'm going to pick giveaway winners today. So it's not going to be this actual logo. She just made me a Jerry Bear because I like the Grateful Dead. But so it's going to be like this, though. It's like the stainless steel underneath, and that's what she makes. So she could make them like all the, these cool colors, designs. And she was going to put my one of my logos, unless you guys really don't want that. If, whoever wins, if you really don't want it, but like either this logo or my other one or the Zeke and Justice, unless if you really want something else. I mean, I'm sure we could do it, but that was the plan. So I'm going to pick the winner. They're really good quality. They got the lid. So they're cool. I love them. All right. So don't give me any ideas, Mr. Okay, Bubba. Well, maybe we could just do it with him. Okay, so maybe I'll just play this video real quick while I have him. It's just the video where they the reporter interviews Maricris after like the press conference and stuff. So I figured I'd just play that real quick. I'm holding Zeke, and then we'll go over the arrest warrant, which is very interesting, guys. So stick around for it.
Been made in the case of missing California. And an update to a story Fox and Friends First has been covering for months now. An arrest has been made in the case of missing California mom Maya Millete. Her estranged husband Larry has now been charged with murder after a SWAT team raided the couple's Chula Vista home. Her family and police heartbroken after working tirelessly to bring her home for the last 9 months.
Nothing will change the fact that May's murder is a senseless tragedy. A mother is gone. A family is broken, and a community is left with questions and confusion. This affects us all, but it affects most of all those who loved and cared for May.
And Maya's family join us now. Maricris and Richard Droulet, Maya's sister and brother-in-law. Good morning to you both. This has to be such an emotional time for you. Maricris, what was your reaction to learning of Larry's arrest?
It's been really, really hard, and it's a bittersweet. I was still hoping till, yesterday that he's not the person that was responsible for my sister's disappearance. But, it's been hard for me, especially because he's been a family for 20 years, and he's the father of my nieces and nephews. So it's really, really heartbreaking for me and the whole family. It's been really hard.
Richard, did you think this day would ever come?
You mentally try to prepare yourself for something like this. I mean, to me, he was always kind of like a person of interest, but there's no preparation enough. Seeing your wife in pain every single day, and it's not something it's a normal thing to go through. It's really hard to get through. It takes a lot of patience, especially working with the police departments and just trying to find the answers to all these questions that run through your head every single day.
Yeah.
But then seeing him being arrested, it's really hard. You don't want it, but that's the truth. You got to face the truth.
Maricris, do you know what changed? Larry, Maya's husband, was a person of interest in this case for so long. Do you know what led to his arrest yesterday?
They haven't really given us that much information, or like a really detailed information regarding the investigation, because it is still active. So with that, the DAs haven't really had that much comment on that.
Here is what the DA is saying. Let's take a listen.
Starting in 2020 and continuing until January 7 of 2021, May wanted a divorce. Larry did not want the divorce. She wanted to continue being a parent, and she tried to negotiate that they can be parents to their children, but not subject the children to a toxic relationship. But Larry would not have it.
Richard, what stands out to you from that statement by the DA?
Maya was scared of Larry for a long time. I think last year was like the breaking point for their relationship. There was a lot of red flags, and we never imagined something like this would happen. I mean, people get divorced all the time, and people have issues in their relationship all the time. It was kind of like, you guys need a break from each other. But I think Larry he couldn't imagine himself without her. So, something snapped in his head, unfortunately.
Yeah, Maricris, what was Larry like before this? Were there any red flags there within their relationship?
Yeah, 20 years. It's been, it's not the perfect relationship, but the last year was really tough for them. But, I think my sister probably just have fallen out of love from him. It's just the controlling. He got very controlling, and she didn't want that again. It got too toxic, the relationship, that she didn't really want to be in that relationship anymore. But he's been a good person, overall. He's been a good dad to his kids, but he just couldn't imagine himself without my sister. So he did say that. He did say that multiple times, but we were hoping they'll be able to, be able to manage their marriage. But unfortunately, my sister is done.
Richard, before we let you both go, how are the kids doing this morning?
Yeah, we get asked that question a lot, especially in the last 24 hours. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to see the kids. We really wanted to see the kids today, or once we knew that Larry got arrested, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and we haven't had any contact with them. We know that they are in good hands. They are with Larry's parents. His parents have been there for the kids. Most of the kids' lives. They pretty much helped them raise the kids with Maya and Larry. But I know they're safe, and we were told by the CPD that they are safe and they are in good health, and that's the most important thing. But hopefully one day we'll see them soon.
We're praying for you. We're praying for the kids. We're praying for all the members of your family. Maricris and Richard, thank you so much for being here. It has to be a very, very tough morning for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay, I'm back. Hold on one second. Let me go. Diana, I gotta give you the wrench girl. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna go to my YouTube side. And then if Scout Inquirer comes in too, because she's gonna be a new mod too. Wait, where'd you go, Diana? Okay, there you go. And then if you haven't, I don't know if Tennessee got a hold of you yet, but if not, she should be getting a hold of you in a couple days to, we'll give you the links and stuff, and to be a moderator and the rules and stuff. But I'll just give you the wrench now. Yay, thank you for doing it. Welcome, new mod. All right. Is it showing up though? Okay, so let's get to business now. Hold on one second. Now let me make sure it's showing up, and then we'll start reading the search warrant. And it's pretty interesting, guys. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it showed up. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So hold on, Zekester. Okay. He's just chilling. God. You're very distracting, Zeke. In a good way, though. Okay. So actually, when I'm reading this, I don't need this, but I'm going to need to move this over here because it's my microphone. Hold on. Wait, he's like, wait a minute. You don't like that. All right, what? You're being silly. But if it's way over there, they won't hear me that well. He's not too happy about that. All right. Let's read. Let me zoom in. So, whoa. All right, I'm gonna have to share this a different way. No, actually, it'll be all right because I'll read it at the top part. I don't know. What do you guys like it better with me in the little corner? I think it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, it's like I'm right in the middle of the thing. Okay. All right. So I just say Vincende. Well, some of it's going to be kind of, boring. I guess I don't need to read this. Yeah. So so this witness declare I'm a peace officer employed by Chula Vista Police Department. She learned the following information from, or why did I say she? I don't know, Jesse. I don't know if it's a girl or guy, but this witness from the police department learned following information from the official Chula Vista department files, reports, or talk with other CVPD officers and investigators who have spoken directly with the named witnesses. All events referred to herein occurred in San Diego County unless otherwise stated. So affiant's qualifications. I am a police detective employed by the city of Chula Vista and have been so for 15 years. My time at the CVPD has consisted of patrol, special investigations, and currently as a detective in the crimes of violence unit. I have held collateral duties that include field training officer, psychological emergency response team, and special weapons and tactics. I have been assigned as homicide detective since November 2020, where my primary duties consist of investigating crimes of violence to include homicide, kidnapping, robberies, assaults, weapons violations, and missing persons. I've investigated or assisted with the investigation of numerous crimes in relation to violent assaults. Assaults with deadly weapons, robberies, attempt homicides, and homicides. I have received training in relation to criminal investigations, criminal methods of operation, crime trends, and the criminal mindset to include an 80-hour Institute of Criminal Investigation homicide course. During the course of my duties, I have spoken with and interviewed hundreds of victims, witnesses, and suspects of violent crimes. During these conversations and interviews, I've gained insight and knowledge to how crimes are committed and the methods employed while doing so. So, summary of probable cause. What? Silly, he keeps looking up at me. Got something in your eye. Okay. The investigation has revealed that in the days leading up to January 7th, 2021, May Millete. Okay, I'll let you get down. Okay, buddy. I'll let you get down. Hold on, guys. Okay. Ow. You just gonna sit here? Okay, you could sit right there. Okay, so sorry. Where am I? Oh, yeah. So leading up to January 7th, 2021, May Millete was taking affirmative steps to divorce her husband, and that Larry Millete was determined to stop her. So she's trying to divorce him. He's trying to stop her. When Larry's desperate begging and threats failed to stop May from seeking a divorce, the thought of losing his family was unfathomable to him. May was dedicated to her career, loved her family, and hold on, guys. He wants to come out. Hold on one second, guys. He wants out, but I don't know why nobody's home. Hold on, buddy. You're gonna be by yourself. You're gonna be by yourself, silly. Okay, you're gonna be scratching to come back in though. Somebody here? I'll just leave the door open until they come home. All right, I'll just leave the door open until they come home. All right. Let me take a sip. So yeah, you guys, if you haven't entered members, enter to win. I'm picking, I'll wait till tomorrow and I'll pick the winner. So you can still enter. You have to be a member though. And and the form is on the community post. So you just fill out the form to be entered. And yeah, they're so cool. So let me take a sip of this. Ooh, it's hot, guys. Hey, Liz Vila, Pippadot, what's up? Dark Sea, Diana in the house, Batman, of course. We got Batman. We got our superhero. Where's your sidekick, Batman Justice? It keeps it so hot. It's still hot. Whew. Hey, Linda. All right, so where did the form go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. I'm asking you guys. Oh, I'm silly. Anyway, so where are we? I'm sorry. Dogs come first. So it says May was dedicated to her career, loved her family, and she was committed to and cherished her children. There's no evidence to suggest that May left and disappeared of her own accord, because that's what Larry was saying. Oh, she left. She must have just left and took off. That was his story. Or that she had the financial means to do so. Rather, the investigation has revealed that Larry had an overwhelming motive to prevent his wife from divorcing him. On January 7, 2021, May Millete was determined to leave the marriage, and Larry Millete was determined to stop her. Based on the totality of the investigation and circumstantial evidence, including surveillance video, phone, text, and social media communications, and motive, we have probable cause to believe that Larry Millete unlawfully killed his wife May and disposed of her body on or about January 7th. Between 7th or 8th, they said. On January 7th or 8th, 2021. On Saturday, January 8th, so this is the brief synopsis of May's disappearance. So on Saturday, January 9th, 2021, at approximately 23:50 hours, Maricris Drulette, hope I said that right, hereafter referred to as Maricris, called the Chula Vista Police Department to report her sister, May Millete, 5181 is her birthday, so she was the same age as me. Missing. So she's the one that reported her sister missing. So Maricris stated that May and her husband, identified as Larry Millete, had been having marriage problems, including recent fighting. May's family was concerned because they had not heard from May since the evening of Thursday, January 7th, 2021. Maricris stated the family had plans to celebrate May's daughter's 11th birthday, Sunday, January 10th, in Big Bear that weekend, and it was uncharacteristic of May not to be in contact with her family. While Maricris was speaking to the officer, she seemed hesitant to speak about Larry and May's argument because she was at Larry and May's house, located at blah, blah, blah. Because of the hesitation in her voice, officers conducted a welfare check at the residence and arrived shortly after midnight on Sunday, January 10th, 2021. During the initial investigation, detectives learned that May and Larry had been having marital issues for the past year, and that Larry discovered that May had an affair. Detectives learned that May and Larry had an argument the evening of January 7th, and that on January 8th, Larry left with his 4-year-old for the day. Larry claimed he heard May in the house the evening of January 8th, 2021, but had not seen her since the evening of January 7th, 2021. Larry allowed officers to view his cell phone to review the text messages between he and May. Officers noted that all the messages between Larry and May prior to January 9th had been deleted. But there shouldn't have been any messages back from her on January 9th because she was, Anyway, Larry later stated he deleted the messages to conserve space on his cell phone. All 4 Millete families' vehicles, including the Lexus, were at the house when the police were notified of May's disappearance. During the investigations, detectives located surveillance footage and observed May park her Jeep Rubicon on the street in front of her residence on January 7th at 16:42 hours. Investigators have obtained multiple sources of video surveillance from the neighborhood, and there was no surveillance footage capturing May leaving her residence after she arrived on January 7th, 2021 at 16:42. And she is last seen at the time walking towards her residence. Detectives from the CVPD Crimes of Violation Unit were assigned to the case and subsequently conducted an extensive 9-month investigation. During the course of the investigation, 66 search warrants, 87 witnesses interviewed, and detectives followed up on approximately 128 tips. Numerous searches have been conducted, and May has not been located. Larry Millete has not participated in any of the searches. Jerk. Anyway, let me take a sip of this. I mean, what's his reasoning for not searching for your freaking missing wife? We know now, but I mean, what was his reasoning? What was he saying? Anyway, May and Larry were involved in ongoing and escalating marital discord throughout 2020. The investigation has revealed that in 2020, May Millete began taking steps to physically and legally separate from Larry. May communicated to her friends in late December 2020 that her marriage was definitely over and she had decided to file for divorce. Google searches on May's electronic devices during 2020 reveal inquiries for different divorce attorneys and searches such as how to calculate child support payments and how much mortgage can I afford, indicating she was conducting research to begin a life separate from her husband. The investigation has revealed that beginning in September 2020 and through January 7th, 2021, Larry became increasingly obsessed with May's activities and communications with other people. Several family and friends describe Larry as controlling or exhibiting stalker-like behavior. In 2020, Larry grew increasingly paranoid that May was going to leave the marriage, and he began to monitor her whereabouts. Larry would also show up unannounced to May's work to see if she was meeting with another man. Larry's controlling behavior escalated through 2020 and into 2021. Hey, Dragonfly, what's up? Hey, Susie, to anyone? Sorry, I'm just checking out chat, seeing who's coming in. Hey, Teresa, Pippadot. Thanks, guys, for coming. Hey, Nancy. Got Linda in the house. Diana, new ma, Diana, right? She's also the best freaking quilt maker, too. She made this banner, for those of you guys that are new that don't know. She made this behind me for my channel. Isn't that awesome? Sabrina. All right, so I'm going to continue here. Okay, so on November 24th, 2020, May sent an email to Larry after Larry sent her a link to an article entitled, "What Men Want from Their Wives." May's response was, how about maybe you focus on also what women want from their husbands? All these things you send me are just about you, which further solidifies the whole idea that you really think I'm the problem and that if you could only fix me, everything will be okay. What a jerk. As long as I go back to the wife you liked, the one who didn't rock the boat, who didn't assert her feelings, who didn't care about how much she was hurting, so long as there's peace and harmony, then things will be okay. Because really, I'm the problem, right? So that's what she wrote to him after he's like, what men want from their lives. What a freaking narcissist thing to say. I know we throw that around very loosely, but seriously, the fact that he is just saying, what he wants. Well, what about what she wants, you jerk? Too. You gotta come to like a mutual agreement here and give a little. But anyway. So there's no evidence to suggest that May Millete voluntarily disappeared of her own accord on or about January 7th or 8th, 2021. Larry Millete is the only known person with a means and motive to hurt or kill her and to dispose of her body during that time. So Larry's telephone communications reveal a desperate, frantic, unbalanced mindset coupled with homicidal ideations. Okay, so they must be home. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna hold on one second. Because I'm gonna have to shut the door because it'll be loud. Hold on. Are they home, Zeke? All right. I don't know if they are, but they take a while to come in. I'm sure they're home. If not, he'll be scratching back at the door. Anyway. All right. So where are we at? So we're at, so his desperate, frantic, unbalanced mindset coupled with homicidal ideations. So during the investigation, I learned that during the week of January 4th, 2021, May and Larry's marital discord was reaching a boiling point. A search of Larry Millete's telephone communications revealed a frantic, desperate, unbalanced mindset coupled with violent and sometimes homicidal ideation that will be further detailed in this affidavit. So see attachment A, hereby incorporated by reference in its entirety. May's family went to the desert in Glamis for a New Year's celebration in January 2021. Family members described Larry's behavior was odd and erratic. During the same trip, Larry asked a family member if he knew someone to get the other guy. This was interpreted as finding someone to hurt the man with whom May was having an affair. While confided in a friend about her marital issues, May revealed that at one time in the past, Larry had choked May until she passed out. Larry's controlling behavior escalated through 2020 and into 2021. Man, I wish she would have left. Like, gosh, because I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not blaming her. It's just so sad because if they do that once, they're gonna keep doing it until like I think what happened with Gabby and Brian is I'm not saying that he wasn't wrong, and every time he would choke Gabby, he better be ready for the repercussions that she might die, because I think it was a thing that he did more than once, Brian to Gabby too. And because the friends have said that was a known thing. So, but normally he probably choked her, she passed out, and then she woke back up. So I think this time he has a huge bad temper. He gets mad, he chokes her, and he chokes her until she dies, doesn't wake up this time. And then this is my opinion. Like, I feel like he thought she was probably going to wake up. He probably didn't mean to kill her, even though every time you do something like that, you are meaning to hurt him. So don't try not to take what I'm saying the wrong way. I hope I'm explaining it right. But then I think she died, didn't wake back up. So he couldn't live without her, Brian. And I think he went to go back to his parents to say bye to him. And then he killed himself I think soon after he got out, after he left his parents and went to the hike. I think that was his plan all along. But my point is, the same situation. Larry's probably done it more than once. I'm guessing she's probably just didn't want to tell her friend, like, oh, it happens more than once, because her friend's gonna be like, are you crazy? Why? Like maybe she just underestimated it. I don't know. But eventually, just women, or men, if anybody chokes you, just leave. They're gonna do it again. It's a guarantee. I'm sorry. It's a guarantee they're going to do it again. There's other freaking people out there. Maybe they're not a horrible person and they'll be fine with somebody else, but you two together aren't working if he's getting to the point where he's choking you. So no, I would just leave. You could find somebody else that'll make you happy. There's a million other people in the world, and there's there's thousands of people that can make you happy, I think. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's not just one person for one person. Like, you could find somebody else. Why deal with something where you guys can't get along, that you guys make each other so mad, or he makes you so mad, or no, you make him so mad, or whatever, that he feels like he has to choke you. Sorry, no. It's just crazy. But it happens all the time. It's sad. Anyway, and it's harder because when you have kids and she has a family, and she was married to him so long, and she has a family and she has kids, so it is harder. I know it is. It's and she was getting ready to take steps to do that. She was, and he knew it, and he was not going to let her go. It just makes me so mad. Anyway, sorry, rambling. Okay, a review of Larry's internet searches included "plant you take to never wake up," March 2020, and "water hemlock," November 2020. As their relationship declined, May was not interested in a physical relationship with Larry. In December of 2020, Larry conducted a search entitled "My Wife Doesn't Want Me to Touch Her," and then searched for how do you say that? Flunitrazepam. I've heard of trazepam, but flunitrazepam. I don't know. Rohypnol. And you guys know what that is, right? And diphenhydramine is just like Benadryl, like sleeping medicine over the counter. So it's like a sedative, and then Rohypnol is the date drug. I don't want to say that word, but you know what I'm saying. I'm sure most people know what that is. So he's looking up this stuff. So basically, ways to sedate her. Probably because, I'm guessing, this is just my guess, because he's saying my wife doesn't want to touch me. So was he gonna rape her? I gotta think of a code, like some of the code words that we're not allowed to say on YouTube, like have a little word bank so I could say a different word and you know what I mean. But was that his plan, to sedate her so he can be intimate with her? Is my guess, because to search those back to back like that, you know what I'm saying? My wife doesn't want me to touch her, and then he's Googling Rohypnol and other sedatives that would just kind of like knock you out, make you sedated. So, These are central nervous system sedatives and depressants that could be used to incapacitate. Oh my God, I can't talk. A person. Incapacitate. Oh my God, why can't I can normally say that word. I can't say it today. Incapacitate. Wow. It happens though. Anyway, so according to the DEA website, flunitrazepam is the generic. Oh, it's the generic for Rohypnol. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So he was looking up the generic for it and the actual name brand. And there you go, commonly referred to as the date drug. Man. It's just, ugh. Oh, I was saying it right. Incapacitate. But see, why was it? It's just sounding weird. You know, when you say words and they sound so weird, they just sound like you're saying them wrong. You guys have had to have that. I've talked about this multiple times in my lives where you said a word a million times. And then the one time you say it and it's like, that sounds so weird. That's not right. Like, it doesn't sound right. And then you like, or spelling too. When you're spelling a word sometimes and you're like, that looks so weird. That doesn't look right. And it is right. I don't know. It happens to me a lot. Not a lot, but it does happen to me often. Incapacitate. I know. Wow. It sounds so foreign. But like looking at it, I know the word, but like when I say it, whew, anyway. Okay. So let's continue here. So, a review of Larry's cell phone download, financial transactions, and other search warrant returns revealed that Larry sent hundreds of email communications to various companies which appear to sell spells. The investigation revealed that these companies purport to be physics or psychics. Oh my God. Psychics, spirit channelers, and or white light practitioners capable of energy work who sell spells that can be cast to enhance a person's love life, eliminate debt, or make romantic partner remain faithful. Larry purchased numerous spells to cast on May. This guy, whew, he needs, I'm glad he needs to be in prison and he better not get out. Anyway, but it's sad because look, now his kids don't have a mom and a dad now. You know, it's just like, it's sad for everybody. Anyway, between September 2020 and January 2021, Larry contacted the websites daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So he contacted those spell cast spells or spells websites to cast spells on people. So he contacted the websites daily, sometimes multiple times a day, purchasing spells and sending messages requesting help so that May would obey him, fall back in love with him, and there we go, incapacitate her or make her sick so that she could not leave the house. So he wanted to make her need him. You know what I'm saying? Like she would be dependent on him by, you know, making her sick, or there's somewhere where it says about like breaking a bone and stuff. Specifically, one message from Larry on December 27th states, please punish May and incapacitate. Now it sounds better. I was stressing the wrong syllable. Incapacitate her enough so she can't leave the house. It's time to take the gloves off. The emails became increasingly panicked. On December 31st, Larry sent an email to a spellcaster indicating that they were in the desert dirt biking and hold on. Something. Felt like I had like a hair in my mouth or something. Okay. Sorry. Where are we? So yeah, on December 31st, Larry sent an email. So what? New Year's Eve? He sends an email to a spellcaster indicating that they were in the desert dirt biking and off-roading for several days and asked, can you hex to have her hurt enough that she will have to depend on me and need my help? She's only nice to me when she needs me or sick. Thanks again. Maybe an accident or a broken bone. Oh my God. And can you imagine like when his when their kids grow up and then they see like these documents, when they're old enough to look into who their parents are and research, and they see what their dad is like. Oh, sickening. Hey, SBO, Lisa, Ronan, what's up, Ronan? Justice for Lisa, Leo, Sally. They are delivered by Spirit Airlines. Okay, so let me continue here, guys, and I'll chat with you in a little bit. Okay, so timeline of events the week of January 4th culminate in May's murder on January 7th or 8th, 2021. A review of May's communication with family and friends leading up to January 7th shows she was preparing for divorce, and their efforts culminated that week, causing escalating tension with Larry. In a text message exchange with a friend on January 6th, May stated, "I told him I'm filing for divorce, whether he likes it or not. I'm done trying to make it amicable for the sake of the kids." May continued by stating that she was really hoping to get through this weekend first for her daughter's birthday. Man, she didn't even get to freaking go to the birthday party for her daughter's birthday, because that would have been that next day after Maricris called. And you remember, because she called on the 10th and said that the birthday was on the 11th. Anyway, at 12:15 hours on January 7th, May spoke with a law firm and set up an appointment with a divorce attorney for Tuesday, January 12th. May specifically wanted to wait to initiate the divorce until after her daughter's birthday on January 10th. Oh, it was January 10th. Sorry. So, Maricris called on January 9th. It was a day off, yeah. Okay, so May's last phone call on January 7th was about 15:48 hours with a divorce attorney. May's last known communication with any friend or family member on January 7th was at 20:15 hours, when she shared an ad for a toy hauler with her family through Facebook Messenger. So that would be 8:15, right? And that noise was at what, like around 10, when the gunshots, wasn't that the time? Whenever the neighbors' surveillance picked up those loud noises that they haven't been able to confirm as gunshots. I think they were. Maybe we'll listen to them after. And possibly there's a faint scream in the background, or it could be a dog. We don't know. I go back and forth, but I think that was like around 10, right? So this is 8:15, so like a couple hours before. So if that indeed was him shooting her, if that's what happened, I'm not sure. That would have been like 2 hours, around 2 hours after her last text. It was around 10, right? If I'm remembering, 10:30ish. Okay, thanks, Darksea. All right, so meanwhile, on January 7th, with the knowledge that May was serious about proceeding with a divorce, Larry was growing more desperate. He sent countless emails to spellcasters begging for help to prevent May from leaving him and filing for divorce. Frantic to reverse May's decision to file for divorce, Larry made statements and emails to spellcasters sent the afternoon of January 7th, such as, "I think she wants me to snap, and I'm shaking inside, ready to snap." And he did. That's what he did. At 16:39 hours, Larry sent an email asking that a spellcaster make her realize that we are meant to be with each other. Make her miserable without me. Make her want to sleep on the same bed for all eternity. Praying hands emoji. Oh my God. Ugh. Wow, he's really obsessed. At 21:21 hours, Larry sent a screenshot of his account balance from one of his cryptocurrency applications to his daughters, age 11 and 9. What? Why would he send it to his daughters? That's kind of weird, because I mean, his daughters are 8, 11, and 9. Does anybody have a thought of why he would do that? Like, what was the motive there? Confused. I'm trying to think what the reasoning of sending it to his young daughters, a balance of his applications. Mm. Oh, thanks, Luz and Pina. Or Luz and Pina. Ballet dogs. Hey, Ellie. It is insane. Oh, you're silly. Okay. So where are we at? May's phone activity stopped on January 8th, 2021 at 1:25 hours. So that would be 1:25 a.m. So the night of January 7th, basically. Real late at night or early in the morning, however you look at it. So I mean, it was probably not her. Let's see what it says. About an hour later, Larry sent one email to a spellcaster at 2:36 hours on January 8th, and then abruptly ends his messaging campaign begging for help to prevent May from leaving the marriage. So but that's a little confusing, unless if he's just trying to, I don't know, because if that was at 10, then why would he still be trying at 2:30? If it was like that was a gunshot and that's when it happened. I'm not sure. Okay, so where are we at? Larry's desperation for May disappears. Larry doesn't send another email to a spellcaster again until January 9th at 5:55 hours. Then when he asked that the spellcaster remove or stop hexing my wife May. At this point, Larry's focus shifts and he sends emails through the beginning of February asking to punish the man with whom May had an affair. As of January 9th, Larry does not direct any more spells or hexes toward May, nor does he make any more requests for assistance with his crumbling marriage. So it makes me wonder, was it later that it happened then? Like real late, January 7th? Was those gunshots the actual thing that caused her death? Because why was he still doing that? About an hour later, he was still saying, wait, let me see. Larry sent a screen. May's phone activity stopped on January 8th. Oh, no, that's when her phone activity sticks. About an hour later, Larry sent one email to a spellcaster. So yeah, about an hour later, so an hour after May's last phone activity at 2:36 a.m., he sent one more saying, wait, where does it say? Larry's desperation for May disappears. Oh, to prevent May from leaving the marriage. Huh. I don't know. Very interesting. Anyway, Larry was unexpectedly absent from work on January 7th and 8th. Larry did not go to work on January 6th, 7th, or 8th. Larry sent his boss text messages, which appear to be screenshots or copies of text messages sent to Larry from May. The messages indicate that May was seeking a divorce and Larry was unraveling. On January 8th, Larry's family and boss were looking for him and could not find him. In fact, Larry's boss sent a message to May the morning of January 8th saying he was concerned because he hadn't heard from Larry's, stating, "This is not like him to miss work. It has been a few days." Larry's father sent him a text message stating, "Larry, please turn on your phone because Terry, your boss, is calling regarding your job." Based on the evidence, those closest to Larry cannot account for his whereabouts on January 8th, as provided further in the body of this affidavit. What did he do for work, guys? Does anybody know? I don't even know where did he work? What kind of work did he do? It's making me think, maybe, what do you guys think? Do you think those shots, the surveillance that caught those gunshots or what sounded like gunshots, do you think that's how it happened and that's when he killed her, like around 10-ish, 10:30-ish or whatever, around that time? Or do you think it was closer to like around like 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning or whatever, after his last request to have May basically not divorce him to the spellcaster. And then after that didn't work, maybe he killed her shortly after that. I don't know though. Because why even send those last ones if he already had killed her? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Or is he just crazy and who knows? But see, I was thinking it could be that, but he wouldn't want, this isn't something he's going to offer to people to see. Oh, look, look, this is, you could see, look, she was still alive. Look, I was trying to have spells cast on her. Like that wasn't something he wouldn't offer that up to law enforcement or friends or family. That's something he would try to hide, trying to cast spells on your wife and hurt her and make her sick and, broken bones. That would be something that would give motive for a murder. You know what I'm saying? So he wouldn't want to use that for an alibi. I mean, he wouldn't want to use that to show anything. He would want to hide that, right? In my opinion. So that's why I'm a little confused, but all right, I'll continue though. I guess. Yeah, I guess a spell is a lot less of anything than a murder. So maybe he was just doing that. But then for him to show that, then it just shows that he did have some issues and was trying to hurt her. And maybe he's just a nut job. That's exactly what I was just thinking, Allison. Maybe he is just a nut job. Good thinking. You read my mind. Hey, Rita. Sweet Crazy. Hey, what's up? All right. Let me continue here. So Larry's alibi on January 8th cannot be corroborated. Larry stated that on January 8th, he left at 6:45 hours to take his 4-year-old son to Solana Beach to give May her space. Larry claims he was with his son at Solana Beach the entire day. Security video captured Larry on January 8th, 2021 at 5:58 hours moving his Lexus. The Lexus already backed into the driveway with the nose facing toward the street. But Larry drove the Lexus into the street. Wait, so the Lexus was already backed into the driveway. So he drove the Lexus into the street, then reversed it back into the driveway into almost the same position. And this, when I heard this, it reminded me of Chris Watts. That's what he did. It, like, backs it right into the garage, right? This is what I'm picturing. Yeah, because it appears that Larry repositioned the Lexus at an angle as he backed it up to the garage. Due to the angle, detectives were unable to see into the Lexus or into the garage, based on the way the car was positioned. Surveillance video does not capture whether Larry loaded anything into the back of the car, just like the Watts or Chris. At 6:45 hours, the Lexus is seen leaving the residence, and it does not return to the residence until 18:06. Wow, it's kind of even at around the same time. Not exactly, but around the same hours as when Chris did. The evening of January 8th, May's brother went to the house around 18:30 hours. So I always have to count for this military. So that would be 6:30. Yeah. I don't need to count on my hands for that. So 6:30 p.m., he went to her house on January 8th to check on her. The family had been communicating via group text, and May had stopped responding after January 7th. When he arrived at the residence, May's brother met with his 9-year-old niece. May's brother asked about May. His niece told him that May had been up in her room for the past 11 hours. So that's what Larry's telling his daughter. Because remember, he sent the kids out back at around like 10, around that time of those gunshots. They were outside at like 10 at night. Kids don't go, that's not a normal time young kids are going to be outside playing. And so that's maybe when I don't know. What time did it say to Lex? Oh no. That's maybe when he killed her. And then at like when he loaded her into the car, I'm guessing into the Lexus, maybe they were still sleeping in the morning. Anyway, the niece also said she and her sister had not been fed. May's brother went inside the house, knocked on May's door. Oh, wait, I was thinking when they were talking about... Yeah, because when they're talking about the niece, so isn't he already inside, though? Because that's May's kid, right? I don't know. So I'm not going to analyze it too much. Okay, so May's brother went inside the house, knocked on May's door, but never got an answer from her. May's brother never opened the door to look inside to confirm if May was inside. So this was May's bedroom door, right? So he went inside, knocked on her bed. That's what I'm guessing, the bedroom door, but never got an answer from her. May's brother never opened the door to look inside to confirm if May was inside. According to May's brother, Larry, who was home, said he had been at work all day and couldn't account for May's whereabouts. However, Larry changed his story halfway through the conversation and told May's brother he had taken his 4-year-old son to the beach. May's brother explained that after he checked on May, he went back downstairs and asked Larry to let him know when May comes out. May's brother left the residence and drove down the street to see if any other lights were on in May's room, and he did not notice any. Man. All right. So originally he said he was at work all day. Larry did. And then he changed it halfway through the conversation. Then he says, oh, no, I took my son to the beach all day. So right there, he can't even keep his story straight. During the initial stages of the investigation, Larry allowed detectives to speak with his children. The older 2 children were in virtual school and told detectives May would normally check on them periodically throughout the day while they were learning online. On Friday, January 8th, May did not check on them. The older 2 children indicated they last saw May on Thursday, January 7th. The children heard noises in the kitchen Friday, January 8th, and assumed it was May, but never actually saw her. When asked to indicate on a map exactly where he was all day on January 8th, Larry pointed to Torrey Pines State Beach, which is approximately 4 miles south of Solana Beach. Larry initially stated he took his phone to the beach, but records show Larry's phone was off from 6:45 to 18:34. On January 26th, detectives served a search warrant to seize the contents of the Lexus infotainment system. The report generated from the download indicates a navigation event on January 8th at 15:29 hours for Larry's home address at blah, blah. The system did not capture any additional location or routes traveled on January 8th. Investigators have been unable to confirm Larry's whereabouts on January 8th. Based on a review of Larry's cell phone activity, this extended 11-hour gap in cell phone activity was historically uncharacteristic. Weather reports for Torrey Pines on that day had a high of 63 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 50 degrees Fahrenheit with fog. So I'm confused. Why couldn't they get the GPS off the Lexus? Why? Address. Why didn't they capture any locations if that's what he took? Man, that sucks, because if they could get where that car was, they'd be able to maybe find her because they'll be able to tell where he went. So I wonder if he was somehow like deleted it. But you would think like there's always a record of that, because, a lot of people probably don't know how to fully delete it completely off of the system. And that's why like FBI knows how to go in and get stuff like that. So it just kind of upsets me that they, maybe he knew what he was doing. Did anybody answer does anybody know where he worked? I don't know if anybody answered. I didn't look. I'm curious what he did for a living. Is Gally Gale here? Gally Gale in the house. What's up? Okay. I'm just scrolling up because I want to see if anybody knows what he does. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Libra. So he's 39. He worked as an optician. Yes, I remember. Now I remember reading that. Carrying out routine optician duties at the Naval Medical Center. Yes, thank you. With no combat service. Okay, thanks for that. All right. So let's continue with this, guys. Let me see who else is in here, though. Hey, Tina, what's up? Lisa, Angel, or Ange, sorry. Florida Mom, Sabrina, Lisa. All right, let me continue here, guys. So this is Larry was in possession of an illegal assault weapon. A search warrant was served at the residence on January 23rd. Detectives located a 223 blah, 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 whatever rifle. The firearm is non-California compliant configuration and is an unlawful assault rifle in violation of whatever 30605 PC, which is a felony. There were 4 registered firearms to Larry, which are unaccounted for at the time of the search warrant. Larry would not disclose where the firearms were, stating only that he gave them to a friend. Detectives later learned Larry gave them to his uncle to store for him because he knew law enforcement was coming. Detectives obtained security footage from a neighboring residence and observed the following. On 1/7/21 at approximately 20. So here we go. This is those loud bangs. So that would be 9:57. So around 10 o'clock. Around 10 o'clock p.m. So 9:57 p.m. is when the sound of 9 loud bangs, possibly gunshots, were recorded. Nothing visual was captured on the footage. At 22:34, kids could be heard playing in the backyard of the Millete residence. So I just wonder, were they out there before the shots went off? Or did they just come out then? Because it doesn't really say that they went out there at then, that they should just be heard at that time. So I wonder if they were out there before that or not. I don't know. Because that would be what, like 30, so 34, like 37 minutes after those loud bangs, the kids were heard outside. The homeowner identified the voices as the Millete kids because she had heard them playing on prior occasions. The homeowner found it odd the kids were playing outside so late since it was school night and the past few nights had been very cold. The audio recording of the loud bangs was provided to the FBI for analysis, who determined the recording was not sufficient quality to accurately record and reproduce gunshot impulses and cannot be scientifically classified as gunshot events. During the search on January 23rd, detectives searched a gun safe located in the coat closet off the front entryway on the first floor. Among the items seized were 2 Glock handguns, 1 shotgun, 1 rifle, multiple caliber ammunition, numerous firearm parts and add-ons, and 3 secure digital cards. As of January 23rd, there were 4 firearms registered to Larry that were still unaccounted for, including a Smith & Wesson automatic 40 caliber gun or 40 caliber handgun. Let me take some water here. On 5/7, detectives served Larry with a gun violence restraining order. Per the order, Larry was to surrender his firearms to law enforcement in an immediate and safe manner. Larry did not comply with the order, and a search warrant was served at Larry's house for the sole purposes of collecting all firearms, firearm parts, and ammunition. Detectives seized 3 of the 4 registered firearms that were unable to locate on January 23rd. Detectives also seized 2 registered Glock handguns Larry acquired after January 23rd, and an additional unregistered firearm, numerous firearm parts, and thousands of rounds of ammunition. The Smith & Wesson 40 caliber handgun has not been located and remains outstanding. Which is interesting. Is that what he used? Maybe. I mean, why is he hiding that one? You know. Okay, so no proof of life for May. May was born on May 1st, 1981. Oh, May. They called her May, and she was born on May 1st. She has 5 siblings, and her parents are still living. May and Larry Millete married in Honolulu, Hawaii on May 12th, 2000. May was 19 years old when they married. Larry Millete was born on September 24th, 1981. He was 18 years old when they married. Larry Millete currently works as an optician in the optometry department. Well, if I would have just waited, Naval Medical Training Center in San Diego. As of June 2020, May Millete worked for the Department of Defense at Southwest Regional Maintenance Center, San Diego. Wow, as a supervisor contract specialist. I didn't realize that either. Wow. Effective June 21st, May changed jobs within the Department of Defense and began working as an administrative specialist at Naval Institution Warfare Center, NIWC Pacific. May excelled in her job and she was committed to her career. Through my investigation, I have learned that May was an avid cell phone user and regularly used her cell phone to communicate with friends, family, and to utilize social media. After January 7th, at 20:15 hours, she has not communicated with anyone via text, social media, or phone call. In September 2021, the investigative team conducted a study to precisely characterize the whereabouts of the victim's phone, moments leading to her phone's network termination on 1/8 at 1:25 hours. Okay, so it's leading to her phone's network termination. Trying to figure out like where that was before that last activity. So extensive phone record data was acquired and analyzed. The results of the study allowed law enforcement experts to conclude that on January 8th at 1:25 hours, May's phone was consistent to being in the San Miguel Ranch neighborhood, to include the El Paseo Los Gatos address. So she probably was at home is what they're saying. Analysis of May's cell phone records indicate her phone activity stopped on January 8th at 1:25 a.m. The location data of May's cell phone indicates her phone did not leave her residential neighborhood in Chula Vista while it was powered on. Investigation into May's financial accounts, including credit cards, show no purchases or transactions other than late fees or reoccurring charges since her disappearance. All of Larry and May's vehicles are accounted for, and May's passport is expired. Searches of the residence indicate May's items of value remain in the house, including jewelry, purses, and clothing. This case has received international media coverage. Her photograph has been posted by numerous news outlets and on various websites seeking information about her whereabouts. There have been no credible sightings of May Millete since she was last seen on January 7th, 2021. Family and friends confirm that May was not suicidal and would never voluntarily leave her kids. May was in good health, was very active, had a successful career, and had plans for the future. Larry and May's marital problems escalated in 2020 and in 2021. As the year progressed, May became more determined to file for divorce, and Larry became more desperate to keep the marriage intact. Based on statements, text messages, and emails, May was taking concrete steps to leave the marriage. Though May Milliete's body has not been found, it is my opinion, supported by the information and evidence set forth in this affidavit, including Attachment A, that the totality of the circumstantial evidence, witness statements, Larry's observed change of behavior, events leading to May's disappearance, and May's abrupt change in pattern of life provides probable cause to believe that Larry is responsible for causing May's death. Wherefore your declarant prays for the issuance of a warrant for the arrest of the above named defendant for the following violations. So, felony murder, felony illegally possess any assault weapon. Brown eyes, black hair, 5'6", 170 pounds. Okay. Tattoo. I was wondering that you see the one like that's, it looked like there was one on his neck at that at the arraignment. It looked like that he had one on his neck. Did you guys see that? Let's see. Tattoo back 619. Tattoo chest cross. Tattoo left forearm Millete, and tattoo back only God can judge me. Those are his tattoos. But it doesn't say anything really on the neck, but maybe that's considered back. So I wonder which one is right there. Did you guys see that too? Wonder if, and what does 619 mean? I wonder. Does anybody know? Because maybe that's what it's on his neck or back or whatever. So yeah, that's that, guys. All right. Hey, Mimi. Oh yeah, I could probably play the quick arraignment real quick. Hold on. If you want me to, I'll just play hold on 1 second. It's just like 2 minutes, or it's really quick. Hold on. Let me get it up. I'll just pull it from my file, the one I did here, and I'll just skip. Let's see. One second, guys. Okay, here it is. Is an area code in oh, okay, Mimi, thanks. So 619 is an area code. San Diego often used by gang members. Oh, because remember, he was in a gang and he had that charge. I played that other clip where it explains. I could play that little clip too. Well, basically, when he was it 15? He was really young and he stabbed somebody for like a gang initiation or whatever. The guy didn't die, but he got charged. But well, he was so young that he didn't have to do like any major time or anything. But wonder if that was the gang he was in. 619. I don't know. That's interesting. Wow. All right. So hold on. Let me one second. I'm gonna. How you doing? Hey, Joe. Yeah. So hold on. Skip to where it starts. All right.
Prohibited. Failure to abide by the court's rules will result in immediate removal from the courtroom. Additionally, recording of these proceedings other than by approved media is not permissible and is a violation of the law. Our first matter is the people of the state of California versus Larry Millete. Appearances by counsel, beginning with the prosecution.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christy Bowles appearing on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Juanita Martinez on behalf of Larry Millete. He's in custody.
Good afternoon. Without objection from either party, the court has signed orders permitting media coverage of this hearing. Ms. Martinez, are you prepared to arraign the client?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, excuse me. My client is having a little bit of hardship in hearing. He's hearing impaired in one of his ears. Request the court to maybe raise the volume a little bit.
All right, I'll speak louder. Is your client requesting any hearing device amplification or just that we speak louder?
Did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am. Just louder. Just a little louder.
Oh, he said just a little louder, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I'll comply with that request. Are you prepared to arraign your client at this time?
We are prepared at this time, Your
Go right
Honor.
ahead.
May I proceed?
Yes, please.
Your Honor, thank you. We have received a copy of the criminal complaint, and my client and I had an opportunity to read it. And his name appears correct on the criminal complaint. He waives the reading of the complaint, and I have advised him of his constitutional rights, and at this time would like to enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, at this time, the court will enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Millete's behalf and a denial to any and all allegations. We'll show Ms. Martinez as attorney of record. Is there a time waiver regarding dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Millete, you have the right to have a preliminary examination hearing within 10 court days and no later than 60 calendar days. Do you give up that right so that we can set dates outside of those time limitations as requested by your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll note for the record both a 10 and 60-day time waiver. As to the issue of bail, Ms. Martinez, it's my understanding you're going to submit on the issue of bail, requesting a bail review hearing. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, bail will remain set at no bail at this time. A bail review hearing will be held on November 4th at 1:30 in this department. After that hearing, this matter will be assigned to Judge Mooring for all purposes. The court advises the parties are to comply with Code of Civil Procedure Section 170.62 sub A if either party wishes to file a peremptory challenge. I have also signed a protective order regarding the body-worn camera evidence. The court has received criminal protective order pursuant to Penal Code Section 136.2. Ms. Bowles, are you asking the court to issue that at this time?
I am, Your Honor.
Agree this time, Your Honor.
Do you submit
Yes, Your
on
Honor.
that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've advised your client as to the parties that are to be protected under this order?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
All right, at this time, the court orders as to those protected parties as follows. Mr. Millete, you must not harass, strike, threaten, assault, follow, stalk, molest, destroy, or damage personal or real property, disturb their peace, keep them under surveillance, or block their movements. You must not own, possess, buy, or try to buy, receive, or try to receive, or otherwise obtain a firearm or ammunition. You must surrender to local law enforcement or sell to or store with a licensed gun dealer any firearm owned by you or subject to your immediate possession or control within 24 hours after service of this order today, and then you must file a receipt with the court within 48 hours. You must not attempt to or actually prevent or dissuade any victim or witness from attending a hearing or testifying or making a report to any law enforcement agency or person. You must take no action to obtain the addresses or locations of protected persons or their family members, caretakers, or guardians unless good cause exists otherwise. You must have no personal, electronic, telephonic, or written contact with any protected party named above. You must have no contact with them through a third party. You're to stay 100 yards away from them, their homes, places of employment or schools, or vehicles, and they are permitted to record any communications made by you that violate these orders. At this time, the court will set further dates after the bail review of readiness conference will be December 16th at 1:30 in Department 16. Preliminary examination, February 28th, 2022 at 8:30 in Department 8, which will be Judge Moore's department after January. Ms. Bowles, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Martinez?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. The court will be in recess. We're off the record.
So real quick, I'm just going to explain. Okay, sorry. So that was that. Sorry, I know a lot of you guys already seen that, but somebody was asking about it that didn't see it in chat, so I figured I'd play it real quick. But give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out for play her playing a guitar. Just give me 1 minute. So 17. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to see something real quick. Okay, so what do you guys think so far of yeah, she shut my door. Let me see who's in chat. Thanks for writing. So about, oh wait, there was one more thing. Hold on. There was an article that they said, I don't know where the people got it that wrote this article, but it said that hold on, where is it at? That he was seen like getting rid of items like a couple days before. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. Dumping items the day before his arrest. So I don't know. We'll go over that real quick, and then it's not in the at least the affidavit, that police affidavit. It's not in that, but maybe they were able to get like a more documents. These people, these reporters. So I don't know. Let me get it up 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 minute. I just want to see something too. All right. So hold on 1 second. So 13. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so let me go over this, and then we're gonna end it with her playing the guitar, Maya playing the guitar, and then there's a part where she plays it for her son, but I'm gonna have to cut out the very beginning of it because when I played it last time, I got a copyright claim just on a little part of it for some reason, which I could probably dispute because the people that are claiming it, it's not like Maya's family or anybody in like Maya's circle that's claiming it. It's somebody like from like a music publishing that's maybe did that song that owns copyright for a song done by another artist, but it's the same song. So really I could probably try to dispute it, but I don't even know if I want to go through that because I don't feel like they have a right to claim it. Like, I think it's fair use. She's singing it, her son singing it. But anyway, there's just like a little clip I have to cut out of that part. So I'm going to do that. Hey, Cass, what's up? So we'll play that, but let me just do this other story real quick. This article, whether this is how true, because there has been like certain journalists, certain news companies that do get stuff wrong. I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't in the affidavit, but they do sometimes have access to stuff like ahead, before other people. Sometimes they get access. So I'll share it and see what you guys think here. Hey guys, California Thunder in the house. What's up? Unjohn Supra. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're here. I like how you have the font in your name. How do you get special font like that? That's cool. Hey, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. Okay, so let me just read this real quick, and then we'll play her singing. Okay, so it says Maya Millete's husband Larry was seen dumping items days before arrest. It has been claimed, as the family's private investigator alleges, he stalked his wife before murdering her. Larry, 40, is being held without bail in jail in San Diego on 2 counts, felony counts. As police continue to search for Maya's body 9 months after she disappeared. So there's her, and I should, you know what? I should have played the video first. So those of you that aren't familiar with the case, you could see, you know, Maya, and you could kind of get a feel for a little bit who she is. Oh, well, I learn as I go. But okay, so this is that poison hemlock became increasingly stalker-like towards Maya. Okay, so he was home. He's 40. He was home alone when he was arrested on Tuesday. So wait, where was his kids, I wonder? So neighbors allegedly saw Larry dumping unknown items over his back fence days before the FBI turned up to arrest him on Tuesday at the family home in Chula Vista. But if he's, see, my issue with this, though, if it is something like that has to do with the murder, why he would just be dumping him over his fence? I mean, the investigators would find it, unless if he's dumping it over to then go around and get him and then get rid of him. So Larry pleaded not guilty on Thursday at his first court appearance in the case after being charged with murder and illegal possession of an assault weapon. Billy Little, an attorney and private investigator who has been working with Maya's family, also told The Sun, I've talked to the neighbors and family. The case is one of the strongest circumstantial cases for premeditated murder I have ever seen. You know what? Hold on. My mom came up here and we're ordering from my favorite sushi and Chinese place, and I forgot to tell her something. What I want, another thing. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. My brother, it's his birthday today. And he lives in Columbus, so he's coming. When he comes, he usually stays here. And so he's coming tonight, and we're going to celebrate. Because mine's birthday was the 11th and his is the 22nd. So we always celebrate our birthdays together a lot of the times, like when we have like the family over for a little get together. So we're going to have a little birthday party to Sunday. But anyway, so where are we at? So Maya's husband was taken into custody 9 months after the devoted Mama 3 was last seen alive on January 7th. The same day she called a divorce attorney's office to schedule a meeting. All right, let's see. This is just stuff that was in the affidavit. So yeah, he was home by himself when the police arrested him. He has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing to local media outlets and insisted Maya's frantic family treated him unfairly. A key investigator said Millete allegedly searched poison hemlock and became increasingly stalker-like towards Maya as he monitored her movements, looked up spells to hex her and her supposed lover, and researched poisonous plants. Okay, let's see. I want to see if it says anything else about the getting rid of it, because all this stuff is just basically what we read in the affidavit. So this poison hemlock, about him looking up Rohypnol and saying in Google, my wife doesn't want me to touch her. He sent hundreds of emails to various companies that sell spells. Okay, we got that. All right. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything else on that. But basically, the neighbors saw him putting stuff over the fence like a couple days before he was arrested. And those of you just coming in, yeah. So he on the spells, he's like, she's only nice to me when she needs me or sick. Thanks again. Maybe an accident or a broken bone. This is what he's asking these spellcasters to do to Maya. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess this is make her realize that we are meant to be with each other. Make her miserable without me. Make her want to sleep on the same bed for all eternity. Oh. All right. So there she is. Beautiful Maya. Ugly Larry. All right. So wonder what he was getting rid of. I just wonder, was it somewhere where that he went and then he got rid of it with a car? Or if not, then wonder what it was, over his fence? I mean, that's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's tossing it over the backyard of his fence. They're gonna find it. So that wouldn't be smart if it was something important in the investigation, right? So I'm sure law enforcement went and checked it out after the neighbors were saying that. You hear Zeke, hold on a second. All right, so I'm gonna play that, but let me hold on, Zekester. Let me go get him. He's gonna keep scratching. Do you guys hear the scratching or no? Add to stream. Which one is this? Okay, so I'm gonna play that, but I gotta make sure I catch it because I have to catch that part and fast forward that part so they don't give me a copyright. Let me remove this. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Let me go get Zeke because he's going to keep scratching. At least I'll open the door. All right, Zekester. I'm coming, Zeeks. You're sitting. You're sitting. Mom? Oh, did you get my text? I was saying for April. Are we getting April? How many people are there? No, I only want one, but doesn't Tommy and them want one too? Well, were you gonna start a sweet and sour sauce for the email? Come on, Zeke. Come on, buddy. Come on, Bubba. All right, you want to just stay right there? I'm gonna keep it cracked, okay? Okay. All right, so let me just play this, guys. He wants to play, so I opened the door and he ran. So he likes me to chase him, so I just kept it open. All right, so let me play this. Oh, this makes me sad, though. I remember when I played it the last live. It's sad, guys. So just be ready to get your Kleenexes out, man. All right, here we go.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help see, darling, psycho. Some things are meant to be. So take take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I waited too long. Or maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit wrong. Maybe I apologize for it. And I could fall or I could fly in your aeroplane. And I could live, I could die, hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, jumping in harder than 10,000 rocks on the lake. So don't call me baby, unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I have traveled the world and there's no other man like you. No, what's your history? Do you have a tendency to lead some people on? 'Cause I heard you do. And I could fall, and I could fly here in your aeroplane. And I could live, I could die, hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, lie awake every day. Don't know how much I can take, so don't call me baby, unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. And I could fall, and I could fly here in your aeroplane. And I could live, I could die, hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give it all, sitting back, looking back, every mess that I made. So don't call me baby, unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth feel so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, got my pancakes too. I got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolk to make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. Like the spots above the room, leave my keys in the door. I never put towels on the floor anymore, 'cause the dreams last so long. Even after you're gone, I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I called my mama, she was out for a walk. Consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. So I picked up a paper, it was more than news. My heart's been broken for people being used. Put all my gold in the pouring rain. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same. 'Cause it was happy, I was sad, and it made me miss you oh so bad. 'Cause dreams last so long. Even after you're gone, I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would I say if I hit you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. I brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it, and I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, and then I take a deep breath and a good look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. And I try to tell myself it'll all be alright. I shouldn't think anymore tonight, 'cause dreams last so long. Even after you're gone, I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, this is the part I have to skip to the very end of it, because for some reason, the way they copyright it, they only copyright like the first part of it and just like the very end. So this is the cutest one too. Gosh, but I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna fast forward to where they don't feel like that they own. And like I said, it's not Maya. It's like some record music company that must have copyright on this song, but not on like her performing it, you know? So, all right, hold on one second. Let me find the spot. So it's more like 13:05. I think I could start it. Okay.
Just to be with you.
like grapes now.
Oh, so we're here at the Devil's Drop-Off. And there it is. Someone's trying to come up. And they're stuck. Ooh, dust. Dust, dust, dust.
Oh, she just get comfortable with it and stuff?
Ooh. Just, it's so pretty.
When you're just walking, 10 feet down the hall to go to your room. You can't even do that. Then that means you and Gia are telling too many scary stories.
Jeep Adventures.
All right, so that's that. Wow, man. Her son, that's just so, man, can you imagine her kids? So she has 2 daughters and a son, right? Man. It's so sad. Oh, anyway, all right, guys. Well, I am going to end this because we probably going to be eating soon. Well, I don't know when she's ordering it, but, so yeah, all right. Well, thanks for joining me today, and trying to think what's next coming up. Oh, we have to do another listening. Go watch out. Well, unless you want to wait till we do the live listening, because I uploaded the Adam Cox, and I put like pictures and like videos, so there was some kind of visual. I uploaded a pre-recorded, but I'm planning on doing it when we do a live listening too. So I'll play it when we do like a live listening to that. I'll probably do that with another video. I might do there's an interview I want to do with the Valo case, or I might do the neighbor talking. I'm not sure which one that I'll do together, and we could do the, how we do the live stream when we listen together. So I'm going to do that soon. But I did just upload it, pre-recorded, if you guys want to check it out, early this morning. What else coming up? I feel like there's something else that I want that should be coming up. I don't know. I can't think now, guys, but just look for I got to pick the winner of the giveaway. So look for that. Oh, thanks, Sweet Pea. Look for the winner. Cause I'll announce the winner of the giveaway on the community post, because that's where like the members videos goes. That's just how it works. They upload on the community post. So just look for that, and then yeah, let me know if there's any like new cases. Is there any new cases that need attention? I've been I looked a little bit today to see if I could find anything, maybe like new missing people cases or anything like that needs attention to get the word out. So let me know. I know I ask you guys all the time, and you guys do give me recommendations, but you can only take on so much. So like usually I'll pick one, and then once I'm done with that, and I'll ask you guys again for recommendations. So so yeah, just let me know if there is anything that you guys want, a new case that you guys want me to cover. And no, I won't give Zeke away. My hair? Wait, what do you mean? My hair needs attention? You think it looks bad, or I don't know what you mean by that. Does it look bad? I don't know. So yeah. Hey, Caitlin. Elijah Lewis. Okay, let me write that down. Is this a new one? Is this a new missing person one, or? No, I do need it cut. I probably will get it cut soon. My mom just cuts it for me. Does it really look bad? Why did that person say that? Now I'm like all like self-conscious about my hair, and that's exactly probably what they wanted to do. It's probably just somebody just trying to get me all worked up. I don't know, unless if it was just like a total joke. I'm not sure. Well, thanks, Kaz. Aw, thank you. Thanks, Mimi. Caitlin, I'm glad you made it at least. You made it, for the live chat, to be a part of the live chat. Okay, the missing 5-year-old from Massachusetts. Okay, then definitely the Elijah Lewis. Okay, yeah, that's probably what I'll do then. I'll look into that. Well, thanks, Linda. Yeah, why would I don't know. Huh. Wonder why that Fernando, let me see a picture of your hair, Fernando. Can you send me a picture of your hair? See how nice your hair is? We could compare hairs. Cleo Smith, age 4. Oh, Cleo Smith. Okay. Oh, that's the one I was gonna do. Actually, that's the one when I was looking into today. I forgot that was one that I was like, wait, where is I put up the wrong one? Yes. I saw like a headline and I was like, I gotta look into that. Cleo Smith. Okay, thank you. Willie Earl Moore. Okay, hold on, let me write some of these down, guys. Willie Earl Moore. Okay. Oh, thanks, Georgina Stolaker. Oh, are you serious, Cal? I missed that. See, it's one thing you could say things about my hair, but if he's saying like hateful things about Maya, no, that's where we put an end. I wish I didn't see him, and it's only gonna let me scroll up so far because I would try to go remove it. I'll have to wait till it re-uploads, and I could go and remove some of if they're like offensive comments about Maya. I'll have to wait till it uploads. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. What a jerk, man. Why people got to be like that? I think that they probably their goal was achieved. They wanted to get my attention, and look, now I just spent how many minutes talking about this person because a lot of these people, that's what they want, that attention, bad or good, So sorry I even gave the person attention, because at first I thought it was just like, oh, he's just joking around, and it was like, oh, just is my hair, maybe my hair looks like a mess, maybe it's like the wind blew it or whatever. I just thought it was like an innocent joke, but then as I'm thinking more about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, as I was talking about it, I'm like, wait, that's what a jerk. All right, and Diana, good job, your first live, you did great, Monty, thank you. All right, see, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy my Jasmine's is a place that that's what I got for my birthday too. So my brother, it's his birthday today, so he picked his favorite, what he wanted to do, and he picked the same the same place as what I picked for mine. It's so good. Oh, I love that place. But anyway, so I'm gonna have a good dinner today, and Dragonfly, thank you. And hopefully you guys have a good dinner if you guys haven't already ate. And Cass, how are you doing, Cass? All right, I am gonna go. Bye, guys. See you soon.